Welcome back to Guess That STD! If you guessed syphilis on Frazzle, you're absolutely right. We need to fix that. Hi. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, everybody. That's been lingering for a while, and that's probably something I don't want to let linger for a while. Syphilis. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I'm going to bring out level 6 characters today, though. Luckily. I think I can let that one rest, and, actually, I think Roussel is bulimic, which I suppose I should take care of as well. I don't want to insult anybody by comparing those two things, so I won't. Instead, I will keep my dumb mouth shut. But now I have to make a choice. We have Revere's in level 3 now. He's got a little bit of stress, so I kind of don't want to bring him out, which means I'm probably going to go into green territory again. So let's see what the options are. We've got a medium apprentice explore in the ruins. We have a medium room cleanse in the weld, and a long exterminate in the warrens. Let's see about the trinkets, maybe. That's a different unique Houndmaster item, so that could be enticing. And neither of the other two are really that great. So I think we could go long warrens. That seems like it might work out okay. But what are our options as far as our roster goes? If I'm going to be focused on relieving the stress I need to relieve, then I should probably go ahead and commit these two straight away. I don't really need to pay as much money as I'm paying to do so, so let's just go like that. That'll do the job. That takes away 2 options. So we have a total of 5 that we can select from. Only one of which is really a true frontliner, so I guess we're bringing out Furneaux whether we want to or not. For now, we bring out Furneaux. Ha! That wasn't even that great. Let's take the Nomad Wagon real fast. We actually really do like the Demon's Cauldron for the Occultist. Although if we already have one, there's no point really in having 2. Unless, of course, we bring out 2 Occultists, which has happened before. But I don't think okay, we do have the 1. Is it worth 12,500 gold? I'm gonna hold on to my money for now still. Commander's Orders for the Crusader, that buffs his heal skills. We already had a couple of those that I don't really want. Bright Tambourine for the Jester. What if we were to focus on making the Jester a stress healer exclusively? I'm gonna buy that just in case I want to play around with that idea. Oh, the Knight's Crest as well. Probably not worth it. Plague Doctor's got the Rotgut Sensor, no good. Oh, I do like Paralyzer's Crest for the Crusader. That's a big buff to the stun chance. Alright, decent goodies. And now it's time to upgrade in the Blacksmith as well. Oh my god, we have so much money to spend. I love this! Fiscal Irresponsibility. That's my middle name. Baer Fiscally Irresponsible Taffy. At your service. Don't ask me to handle your accounting. Look at all this. Look at all this. This is outstanding. All these upgrades, I love them. Just one more health, but that, you know what? That is enough to make me happy. Ooh, look at that too. Very, very, very good. Oh, everybody's feeling so much better now. Okay, all of a sudden, I feel like maybe we can make something good happen here. I do want to give this guy at least one of these other things. I don't know why he doesn't have 4 yet. Let's give him maybe Dark Strength. Sounds pretty good. How about for the 4th, for the Man-at-Arms? Yes, I'm glad I'm checking all these things, man. I can go for long periods of time without addressing some of these silly little issues that I tend to forget. This is the majority of what I want this guy to have. Maintain equipment is probably going to be replaced by tactics. And then I guess we keep... we'll take Encourage over Pep Talk, I think. Sounds a lot better. You've got your stuff well taken care of. You're all good to go. You're all set. Looks nice. Okay. Figured it out. Got all that sorted, and now we are 26,000 gold short from where we started. Holy crap. So it looks like we are going into the Warrens. Who would be best? I think I'm going to take Faceby, just because I want to try out this whole dedicated stress healer Jester thing. I probably need some healing, so let's bring out our Occultist as well. Frontline's going to be for now. And I suppose I might as well bring out Rambacor. Okay. That's apparently my composition is the only thing that really makes a ton of sense. Vane's damage over time with the Plague Grenade is very good, though. So what if I were to bring these two instead? This combo is old school. This is a combo I would rely on a lot when I was trying out Occultist Healer, so maybe I can do this. I don't really need the Jester anyway. We already have the level 6. Or do we? Did I kill him? I think I killed him. Okay, well, we do need to level that guy up then. Well, shit. Do we have another Plague Doctor up here? I think we do. Yeah, we do. We got Carnate. Oh, yes, Carnate, of course. Carnate's been carrying us to victory for centuries. Got Occultist just fine. I could swap an Occultist for a Jester, but that would be incredibly irresponsible, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to stick with these 4. This should work out okay. I can't decide. I really like the damage over time. I think that's enough. I don't think stress healing is as important. The Jester is kind of difficult to manage at this stage, so... yeah, we'll just rock this. Let's see what our options are here. I know the Guardian Shield is okay, but I'm not going to be throwing him into rank 4. That seems kind of silly. Just want to make sure we got everything available here. Man-at-Arms. You got the Rampart Shield. Boost to your stun and move skill chances, but lower damage. I need him to hit pretty hard, so I think I'm going to go with, Legendary Focus Ring here. For this guy. He's going to be the one dealing the most damage. The Houndmaster. Now, the Warrens will give me more opportunities to bleed, so I can probably go with the Spiked Collar this time. If I can find it. Somewhere. I could go a Bleedstone, too. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Throw that on there. Sort by character class. There you go. Beautiful. So maybe we can finally use this bleed skill boost effectively this time around. He's dealing a little bit more damage too, so we gotta remember that. I'm gonna keep his self-heal equipped. Even though he's reducing his own heal received, that's 30% by 7, which is 2.1, so he's only gonna get 5 health back from the lick wounds. But I think I'm okay with that. And of course we gotta equip Hound's Harry as well. And I like having his stun. It's quite nice. Now for the Occultist. Abyssal Artillery probably needs to stick around. Probably gonna end up being these 4. I don't really see many reasons why I shouldn't do that. Although having the Corpse Clear is kind of nice. And I rarely use Weakening Curse. Well, then again, I guess Vulnerability Hex doesn't make a lot of sense to keep around in this party composition, so let's keep the Weakening Curse and let's use this. We have a few things he really needs to get rid of, though, I'm just realizing. Oh my god, he has the Fear of Eldritch, that's bad. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, hopefully that doesn't end up biting me in the butt. It probably will. Occultist. Do we want to give you a boost to any particular skills? I think I'm going to give him the Demon's Cauldron, actually, if I can find it. Stun and debuff skill chance boost. We have the pull, so maybe we want to... well... yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to give him this. The only thing it does is reduce virtue chance, which we don't ever really need to rely on. And I don't want to reduce his healing skills. That seems like a silly thing. So instead, let's give him a tough ring. I like having the tough ring on the Occultist. Usually ends up working pretty well. Reduces his damage, but keeps him alive. Probably worthwhile. And now I definitely want to go with the increased blight chance on the Plague Doctor again. That has been doing quite well. Bam. God, I wish I could use 2. Her heal receives going to go down as well. Is there maybe something else? Oh, look at this. There's the blight chance. Okay, here we go. How long have we had this thing? Oh my god, this is great. This is exactly what we want. Her damage is insignificant. Death blow resist reduction is totally fine. These are great skills. Or great buffs, I should say. This is wonderful. Okay. Just from that trinket alone, all of a sudden I feel right at home. I should also mention the fact that I'm a terrible dog owner. What kind of dog owner brings treats along an entire journey, taunts his dog with them, and then just puts them back on the shelf when they get home? I am a sinner. We don't need that many torches. And we are going to the Warrens, so we want to make sure we've got some for the for the scrolls. Those opportunities come around. I only brought 36 food this time. This is a long dungeon, so I might have been underprepared.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
100% of room battles. Okay. Gonna have to go all the way up, double back, come around. Might even have to do some weird moves down this way.
Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
I think we've solidified pretty well the idea that damage over time effects are invaluable in the newest update. So I'm glad we brought the Plague Doctor along. I'm especially glad that we found those trinkets that boost her effectiveness considerably. That's going to be quite nice. Let's see here. What was I doing? Popping a torch. Yeah, that's right. Anyway. So I think this composition may be one of the strongest I have available to me right now. We'll find out right here. Let's do it.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
The Man-at-Arms tanking damage, it's not as good as it has been in previous situations. I think I kind of prefer... Oh, we need to give him different skills. Oh, shoot. He does have Retribution available. Okay, so I was not completely screwing myself over here. Oh, he resisted that stun. That stinks. But he's just a little too vulnerable here, I guess. I think I need him to... Okay, well, maybe you just need to focus a little bit more on relieving his stress, as well as healing him up. We might even do a very early campfire, all things considered. That Blight is very nice. 6 damage per turn, so he's gonna go down. He gets one more drum off, and they are targeting the living hell out of our Man-at-Arms here, too. Oh my god. Okay, he's gonna stay alive, so I think we're better off going like that, just to make sure he gets taken down. Her Blight chance is completely ridiculous right now.
The beast, the greater the glory.
It's almost a guaranteed thing that she's gonna land it. If we Hounds Rush this guy, we might get the kill. Not quite. Worth it, though. Okay, reduced his protection. Weakening Curse deals 1 to 2 damage. If it hits for 2, then he gets the kill. Nothing else we can do here, I think. There it is. Excellent. Damage over time is going to take every single one of them down.
Alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Which means I get to boost myself somehow. Although I could try for stress relief with a kill here. That would make a little bit more sense, maybe. Not too big of a deal. Ooh, nice. Get an opportunity to heal. Nick fails miserably. Still take it, though.
Perhaps the turning point.
Swear to God, I'm going to give that dog a biscuit this time, though. I'm not letting that happen again. I refuse to see the pain in this dog's eyes when I refuse him a treat once more. Let's open this up.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I guess I might as well eat these. Grab another stack of gold there, no problem. Scouts are good, too. You know what? Oh, man, I was gonna say, it might be worth my while to just camp out hoping that I get the scout from the brand new campfire light going up this way. But at the same time, I can already see that I'm gonna need to go pretty far up there, so it might just be a good idea to head up that way anyway, and then use the campfire once we get to the end of that corridor. Might be better off. She does 0 damage with that, but it is 12 damage over 3 turns. So, I mean, that alone, I think, makes it worthwhile to keep her in the party. Oh, let's see here. I guess just going for the heals over and over and over. 0 to 12, man. 0 to 12. And there's no healing reductions this time around, right? I didn't miss anything. I hope not. He's just doing poorly. That's all there is to it. Alright, her heal received has been degraded, but nothing else should have changed. So that's interesting that was a 1 instead of a 2 when it said 2 to 2. Sometimes just life doesn't make sense to me anymore. That's all there is to it, I guess. 0 to 12. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Excitement. Good numbers. RNGesus be praised.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I had to think about it for a second. Okay. Much, much better. No longer thinking about that early campfire, although things could drastically change. After a real fight reminds me that 3 worms do not a combat make.
A singular strike.
Oh, and look at that. He's down below 50 stress again, but that is still a dangerous amount. Abyssal artillery, I mean, it's okay. He's really not even dealing that much damage. It might be more worth it for me to get a couple of weakening curses out there. Don't need to clear corpses at the moment. Let's bring this guy's damage down. He's got the debuff boost, we might as well abuse that. And I still need to change this guy's skill set, damn it. As long as he's getting kills, though, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Alright, we really need to be using the play grenade in the back line here for sure. Okay, I feel good. It's been a long time since I felt pretty damn comfortable with a team that I've brought out. And these guys might be that difference maker. I think we've got a really good thing going here. We've got the statistical buffs we need to avoid the majority of the big damage and the big problems that can arise from some of these nasty creatures. These ones in particular, I think we've set up a defense that does the job pretty well against this crew. Clears the corpses, brings them forward, doesn't even really make a huge difference, but if we bleed them again, that would be pretty good. Oh, I think he resisted that. Oh, no, I think he got it. It's gonna be 8 damage, so no matter what, he's gonna go down. Resisting everything, though. Oh my goodness. Not too big of a deal, though. This is actually going extraordinarily well. I don't even know really how to make sense of it anymore. So used to disaster striking so early on that now everything's going great, and I don't know what to do with my hands. Just kind of sitting here, looking feeble and insignificant.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That's how I feel. Just spoke my sentiments exactly.
Surprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Oh man. Well, random torches will help as well. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably not going to be worth it for me to pop an early campfire here. We'll go all the way back and then I think we'll use them in a more defensive-minded setting. His nipples are gigantic. How have I just now seen this? This man needs to go to a doctor. I still forgot to shift his skill set too. Jesus. Did I have him as a protection man-at-arms before? I must have been doing that. That's silly. Oh well, let's bolster for funsies. Although I could have stunned him, that might have been better. But I kind of just want to bleed the hell out of this team too, because I know we can. Their resistances are terrible. Ooh, what if we pull him forward? That might work. That might do the job. I think he has to pass turn at that point. Reduces his effectiveness considerably. That's a good turn. And we can play grenade as well. Oh, snap. The pole all of a sudden makes a lot more sense against these guys. Okay, there's the first of our problems we've had to deal with thus far. The bolstering dodge and speed over and over actually doesn't make... Well, it does. Okay, it does make some sense, I should say. Oh, nice. I forgot that's a double cure there as well. Harmless poke. That's adorable. Oh my god. That's so cute. He has a harmless poke maneuver. I really like that. That must be new. I don't remember ever seeing that one before. Let's bandage. You know, why not? Take care of all of our issues and then heal ourselves up. For 0! And nothing happened. And kids, that was the day the occultist did nothing. And we were pleased. Quite satisfied, in fact. 12 damage over time. I'm still looking for a little bit more, though. Let's go with, This is most damaging attack. It might even be this. 2 to 4 against 4 to 6. If I deal 4 damage, that kills him. So that works for me. I think that's the best I'm going to get. And might as well stack another bleed. I really am looking forward to fighting a bigger enemy that ends up letting me stack up 4 or 5 bleeds at a time. That will be fun. For now, I'll abuse bloodletters to my heart's content, I suppose.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, that's a timely reminder, just when I was starting to get a little overconfident. You sure got me, buddy. We have 3 onyxes, that's awesome. You know what? I'm just gonna go for this. It's a silly thing to do, but it's kind of why I bring these things out in the first place, so I can waste them. Makes sense to use a campfire here, though. Clears out 2 inventory spaces.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Gives us the boosts we know we want. Allows us to potentially scout out that final room we're going into. In fact, Hound's Watch. Or release the Hound. You know, I should probably do release the Hound here. We'll go for that. I think I'm gonna go with Dark Strength as well. I'm gonna boost up my... Well, let's see. Well, first of all, what I need to do immediately is I'm going to take off command. Oh, I got to do that outside of the campfire. Okay. I want to buff him up a lot. So let's give him Dark Strength. Boost up that damage. I think I need to... oh, you know what? Abandon Hope would be okay, although the Dark Strength apparently did not give him that much stress, so maybe I don't need that. Instead, we could do Therapy Dog. Reduce the... Man-at-arms stress by a crap load. A soft nuzzle should put your heart right. I completely agree with that. Therapy dogs, man. They're the best. Therapy dog represents all the good in the world. It's a creature that exists to make you happy. That's great. And it's happy as a result. That's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Alright, we do have to end up going this way anyway. I suppose if I'd used the campfire in the room before that, it might have potentially allowed me to not have to go down this hallway, which apparently would have been a very nice thing. And I still haven't changed his damn skill set! Oh, and he takes 11 damage as a result of my incompetence. Probably not directly, but I want to blame it on myself because I feel bad for being so damn forgetful.
Reeling, about to break.
That was a 1 damage crit strike. Oh, jeez.
With impunity.
See, that's how you crit. Forneo will show you how to crit, and you will watch and observe and learn. For it is the master's hand that guides you. Is that going to be enough? No, he does not bled, unfortunately, but an Abyssal Artillery could maybe get him. No, I think we got to pull this guy. Let's pull him forward. Clear the corpses out. Why not? Make things a little bit more interesting. Not Goffin! So I had a little bit of a occultist Tourette's there. I really feel so much better about this party. But I want to just do this again. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. I guess let's just heal up the man-at-arms now. That's why we brought him. Alright, one more turn, he's gonna go down. We don't have a blight on this guy, and this dude needs a little bit more help too. I think a stun makes a lot more sense. Try to prevent him from doing too much more damage. These guys do hurt. The swine slashers, man, they get some serious damage off, so we gotta make sure we don't allow too much of that to get through. Pop another bandage, go for the stun there. Or enough damage to get the kill, maybe. In fact, yeah, I think all of them are gonna die to damage over time now, so let's just go for the heals. Go where the songs are sung. And hug our dog, because that feels better. This is great. This is maybe the best party I've had in quite some time. Admittedly, we are on the higher end of the scale as far as these dungeons are concerned, because these guys are all getting up into that level 3 territory, which is probably where I'll start feeling sad about myself again.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
That will likely be the time where I am forced to reevaluate. See if this is truly the composition I want to stick with for the remainder of my days. So we've already seen 2 other room battles that we know exist, so we gotta head back this way immediately. There's a chance that we don't end up having to go up or down. And we hope that that scouting skill bonus ends up paving the way. Don't want to rely on it, though. Even though I completely am. Unabashedly. I'm gonna click these books. That was a terrible idea. Yep, that didn't work. I think it was just torchlight, though. No big deal. Maybe it's time to go torchless with these guys. If we end up having to go with another dungeon to get them up to level 3, I might have to consider that. Alright, give me the goods. Still looking for a lot of money, too. We don't need any heirlooms anymore, of course. But we spent a ton, so I know I need to make some more every time I go out.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Carrion Eater, Swine Chopper, and a Wretch. I think stacking the Blight on this guy early on is going to be my best bet. I can probably kill with the Crush if I could remember to change his skills! Holy crap!
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
I cannot believe I'm still just using... Oh, the terrible things he was said to before we came out here. I still have those equipped. It's been a handicap the entire time. Things could have been so much easier. Yes, we're doing well now, but what of the possibilities? What of what could have been? I think a second Hound's Harry might be enough to bleed these guys out next turn. 7 and 6 health respectively. Stress is starting to pile up a little bit. That's making me kind of concerned, especially considering a lot of these enemies in here have attacks that deal both physical and stress damage. In fact, the majority of them, I think, deal stress damage, while the physical attacks are not really that much of a concern. Booyah. Luckily, we're getting a little bit of stress relief with every kill, so that's working out.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, for the love of God, let's finally switch this over. So Retribution, I think I want Crush as well, but I do like Bolster and Defender. Bolster I was using a little bit. Crush I don't think we necessarily need, but then again it is nice to have an individual target attack that could potentially sway the tide of battle, so let's go with that. We have yet another room fight in here. We've had a few room fights already, this has not been an easy dungeon. It's just really working out quite well with the composition, I think. We're able to just stack on so much damage right off the start that the enemy is not able to really, like, mount any sort of assault on us. And there's most of our AoE damage over time going down. Immediately, the Carrion Eater goes down. And this guy's dying next turn. Oh my god. So long as it all works at least a little bit, we're in great shape. He's dealing 10 to 19. That's a guaranteed kill. This is really good. We finally have struck gold here, I think. Perhaps just in this dungeon. That could easily be the case, but... Oh, please don't bleed her. You monster. You absolute monster. With the 0 heals. Be ashamed of yourself. What I should do, actually, now that things are going so damn well, is to probably equip my stress heal on the Houndmaster. If I get more opportunities like that, I should really be...
Gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Should really be looking to get out of here more or less unscathed. So, I mean, the stress heal's not really been necessary. Let's go for that. Try it out. Even more food. Oh my god. This is completely unnecessary. I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need 12 food. I mean, we might as well eat it. Eat whatever we can, but I can't. I can't even eat food. We're so full and we're so over-prepared right now. Tell you what, we'll dump that off because that would only be used basically to get more food. There's our scout. This is great, actually. If we can get all the way to here, which we didn't. Oh my god! Look at how many battles there are here! This is totally ridiculous, but we're still doing so well.
A devastating blow.
My god, the crit on that attack. If that ever happens, like, across the board, I am just gonna be overcome with arousing happiness. Let's hope that that doesn't happen for everybody's sake. Pull would be okay. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll pull this guy forward. Why not? I don't think that actually changes the Swine Wretch's moveset, though. This lands, I think he's gonna be dying before his next turn. And Crush will take him down. My goodness, man. Yeah, we get the opportunity with the Houndmaster here. This is some easy stress relief. Oh, he can only do it from the 3rd slot. Okay, that's the hindrance there. That's unfortunate. What are you gonna do?
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Can I afford to put him in the 3rd slot? I probably can't, because we need the heal in that area, and the Plague Doctor... Yeah, I can't do it. Ah, that stinks. I mean, I'm gonna keep it on, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna need his self-heal, but if he ever does get shuffled around, we might have an opportunity to make things a little better for ourselves. Don't have holy water, but I'm gonna take a chance on it anyway. Shit. Bloodthirsty. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. That's a terrible trait for a person. Oh my god, so many room battles here, but again,
Powerful blow.
we're handling it. And that is a ton of damage, man. Like, that's so huge. The Hound's Harry when it lands. Oh, the ague. He's been inflicted by the ague. Is it curable? Yes. We have the cure here. It's called the... Are any of these words pronounceable? No. This is the 15th century. We can't even understand each other. We're all speaking in gibberish. It's very strange. Do we even need to do retribution? Probably not. Let's just go for individual targets here. He's got 6 damage dealt already. He's got a bleed. Which one's gonna hurt us more? Probably this guy. 18 normal strike damage. That is ridiculous. And another Hound's Harry here might be enough bleed to take these guys down. Swine Wretch is already taken care of. Noxious Blast would definitely do it. Oh, he's got... Oh, that's right. They've got that massive blight resist. Okay, that makes sense. Well, he's blighted, too. That's unfortunate. 2 damage kills him. Got the crit. Beautiful. All right, that's the Eater down. Hound's Rush or Crush. Oh, the Eater gets the first attack. Good dodge. None of these guys, I mean... The targets that have the capability of dealing a lot of damage in a single strike, we've taken down very quickly.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So that's immediately been a concern that we've not had to deal with. You know what? I'm going to get rid of these. No more torches. We're going through here like a group of ragtag rapscallions. No fear. Dump the food. Why not? Take a stack of gold. Let's have some fun with this. Full scout again. Thank you for being a goddamn empty room finally down that way. We are going to go torchless, though. Torchless through the rest of this one. I really think we can do it. We have another campfire in our back pocket. We got plenty of food for healing. Not too much stress, but a little bit of stress makes me a little concerned. But I am fairly confident that we'll be able to get through this in one piece. Not only that, but probably in great shape at the end of the day, too. So if I tell you what, let's stun him. Because the whole idea thus far has basically been preventing the majority of the damage coming through. So long as we can continue to do that, I see no reason not to. We can incur... Yeah, you know what? I might even reevaluate his skill set. I could use a sacrificial stab, and that's decent damage. Could replace maybe even the abyssal artillery with that. Makes a lot of sense, actually. I was hoping to deal at least 1 damage with that attack, but luckily now, in case he does actually get something off, should be much less effective. Okay, what can hit for 1? Because that's all we need on this guy. That'll work. Alright, 1 damage is all we needed. He's going down. Hound's Harry is okay, but I think I'd rather do a rush here just to kill 1, and it should kill either one regardless, so chance to hit is the same. Let's take down the wretch. That ought to do it. Booyah. Alright. His damage over time is going to take him down. Carrion Eater might get his attack off, but a crush would kill if we can get it off. Ooh, look at this. Just maybe. I was taking the gamble again because she does have the extra blight skill chance equipped. Didn't make much of a difference, though. Alright. Off we go again. Of course, if I find some torches, I might as well pop them, but really, it's looking like we're just going to waltz on through to the end of this. Boost! Give it to me! Armor Tinker. That helps a little bit. Saves me some money. Not really what I was looking for here, but I'll take it. These have been plentiful room battles in this dungeon, man. I don't want to hear that I got out the easy way with this. It's just been working out well. Every single fight, for the most part, has gone our way. Loving the damage over time. I really think that's the most effective thing we have available to us right now. Especially the blight. My god, the blight from those plague grenades has been completely insane. Boom. Lay it down, the full bleed. I love it. We'll get some extra damage on these guys. So I believe he's dead already. Holy crap. He's gone.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Alright, campfire might need to happen pretty soon. We can also just use the campfire to bolster up our light. Holy crap. He's hitting hard now. That is so good. Oh, I kind of wish I'd been able to take him down before that turn happened, though. Oh, yeah, especially now. That sucks. Alright. They're all dead. Might be able to get rid of this blight real fast. Let's go for a heal real quick. Let's go on the cultist. That does the job. And we're looking good. I think I'm just going to let that go through, actually, and we'll go for a defender or something. Taking care of business. Never mind. I'm going to get rid of that. Because I was given the option. Lovely. Let's just watch him die. Let's just watch him slowly die. Doesn't that sound like a fun family activity? What is with the speed right now? Just wants to make us as powerful as it possibly can. I am totally okay with that. Commander's orders. Not really that good. I don't think it's even worth keeping. Another trinket. Another healing trinket. Those have been showing up in increasing frequency lately. Alright. Bone pile, why not? Yeah, it's almost high time to go for that second campfire here. Still plenty of food. Oh god, that sucks.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Oh, we're down to 2 bandages now. I'm thinking we go through this empty room here. Double around, hopefully the trap doesn't deal too much damage to us. We'll take care of this room fight. And then it might end up being that this is the final one, but there's a chance that the hall, or the room at the end of the hall, contains what we must take down to survive and emerge victorious. All the same, though, still fairly confident in these guys. I think we're all pretty well set up here. Good crit, good crit. But maybe the Hound's Harry is enough to take down the Carrion Eater, which would be a great start. Let's try it out. Good stuff. Land the bleed. Yes! 1 down already. Another Hound's Harry might be enough. Do we go for a guard in that case? I really don't think there's a reason not to continue to just deal all the damage. We're not in a position where I can really recover from anything, so this makes the most sense. Just keep going for that. Plague grenade, not even really that necessary. If I get a noxious blast off on this guy, that probably does kill him. That is... Oh, he resists. Oh, that's right, the blight resist. I gotta remember that stuff. I'm so silly. Okay, what can we do for a couple of kills here? The pull does clear the corpse. Doesn't deal, or it doesn't really help us out too much. Might be worth it, though. I think his moveset might be adjusted if he's in the front, but that might not be true. Let's make him isolated, see if that maybe changes things up a bit. Or we could just kill him from the damage over time, sure. Whatever floats your boat, Darkest Dungeon. I am at your mercy. I am but a vessel for your ghastly apparitions.
Darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Claustrophobia, oh my god. Alright, we don't have the herbs for that, but I'm gonna give it a check anyway. Feh. This shouldn't be too tough. A couple of Webbers and a Spitter, not a huge deal. I think I'm just gonna go single target here, too. These guys have a little bit of protection, I think. No, they don't. Oh, okay, we'll just deal some damage then. Target but the ones.
Be gone, fiend.
It's going great, man. If I hit for 2, still just a blight going for 4. That does not kill him. If I want to stun, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Not a huge deal. He'll die after that second strike goes down anyway, so... not a problem. That's not going to hurt. Got to go with something that deals damage. He missed it! Dodged it! On the little spider. The little spider that could. Weave, weave, weave all the way home. I'm mixing things up. That's alright. Crit strike. Blight will take him down. Just hang out for a bit, buddy. Crit the corpse for the stress relief, because that is the best play you can make. I like it. I like it, soldier. Keep this up, and you've got yourself a promotion to level 3, assuming the game wants to play fair. We have so many onyxes, it's completely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and eat all this food up. Everybody's full, can't dispose of anything, so we just do that and cry. That's a lot of money I just lost, too. Alright, for the love of God. We're popping this last campfire. Here we go.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Stress relief, maybe? We don't need the scout anymore, so we can save time cost and release the hound. Therapy dog is great. I'm just gonna do that real fast here. Reduce her stress quite a bit. I might use abandon hope at the end of all this. I don't think I necessarily need to boost him too much anymore. Tactics and courage. You know, I'm gonna do weapons practice just because I do want him to hit a little bit stronger. And then maybe just 3 encourages after this. Just bring everybody back down. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty terrific, actually. I like this.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I don't think buffs are even really needed, to be honest. Okay, this is good. All these guys have some pretty nasty stuff, but I think I gotta give the occultist a chance at removing maybe even the weakness to the eldritch, because obviously... oh, I got rid of all my torches, damn it! Oh, that sucks. Alright, well... hopefully we find another one. Man! I totally forgot where we were. That's why we brought those. That is why we had those things. That was silly of me. Oh well. Nothing I can do now. Hope and pray we find another one at least. Weakening curse. Get the pull. Let's pull her forward. Don't hurt us no how. Stumbling scratch. So it looks like they have just at least a few options now for the people that wouldn't normally be able to attack from the 3rd and 4th positions. Which I suppose is fair. We want to let everybody take a turn. We have to play nice. The cultist brawlers want to play your game too. You don't want to leave them out and make them cry. Because they do. Well, they're weepers, all right. You can go right on home to cultist mommy. Say, my normal friends wouldn't let me play bleed attack with them. It's okay, cultist brawler. You know deep inside you're combating meaningful feelings. Surprise attack, okay. See how strong we can make this start. Surprise attack is just completely overpowered for this composition, actually. I mean, like, being able to stack on this level of damage over time in the first round is totally freaking ridiculous. We might even be able to get a crush to kill one of these two immediately. Let's see it. Holy God. This is completely insane. And he's dead, and he's going down next. Alright, the brawler actually managed to get an attack off and deal 2 damage and probably bleed. Yeah, okay, so he made it count. For what it's worth. He made a difference. Good for you, buddy. Way to take a stand for your crybaby cultist brawler brother. That's a tongue twister. Crybaby cultist brawler brother. It's not really a tongue twister, it's just words. It's just words strung together. Hey, a torch! Alright. Let's eat some food, I guess. You know what? Let's just do that and then dump off that bandage and then get rid of that. We'll take this torch and we'll be good. Oh my god, we did it! Amazing. I'm so happy. Okay, I was hoping that was going to be it. Let's not deal with that hallway battle. We're going to go relieve ourselves of a negative quirk and we are out of here. Yes! Fantastic. What a great dungeon. Dark Temptation quirk removed. That'll do.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
The protective collar has been acquired. What sort of experience we're looking at here? 4 points. Gets Ramacor and Vayne up to level 3, but he got the Black Plague. Oh, God. Oh, that is nasty. Wow. Okay, well, let's go fix that, I guess.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Oh, my goodness. It's not a rash, man. It's the Black Plague. It's horrifying. Do not try to be tough about this. Oh, boy. Thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. I'll see you next time.